Hey everybody, what's up? It is about 3:27 here on this first day of December 2010. That's right, we are officially in the final month of the year. And of course we are about 24 days or 23 and a half days away from Christmas. But anyway, I'm here to do this video, as you can see on the top, to discuss the 3 ways Mrs. Title Reign could go in the near future. Now, a lot of people are hoping that Miz holds on to the championship at least until WrestleMania. A lot of people are hoping for that. Why? Because that way Miz could lose it at WrestleMania. But then again, there are some, like myself, that are being a little bit more realistic and realize that with the Elimination Chamber in February and the fact that Triple H will be back possibly in the ring and on television. Excuse me for a second. Had to get my dog off the couch. She's not allowed on there. But anyway, with Triple H coming back possibly very soon in the next couple months, you know as well as I do that WWE realistically is not going to keep The Miz as champion even after Triple H arrives. No, they're not going to do that. Now, another realistic thing is The Miz could lose it sooner than we think. And that's why I said on the top of the highlight, or in the headline right there, the 3 ways it could go. Now, the first way Mrs. Title Reign could go is if he ends up being another Edge. What I mean by that is, you all remember when Edge first cashed in Money in the Bank back in 2006, he lost it 2 weeks later. Now, they could do that to Miz. They can have him lose it basically in the next couple weeks. Back to Orton in the match at the TLC pay-per-view. That could happen. However, it all depends on the match. See, if the match is a tables match, then we all know for certain that Miz will walk out, because they may cause some kind of interference, even though it's no disqualification, but some kind of interference by either Cole or Riley that will cause Randy to go through a table either by his own accord or thanks to the interference by The Miz, and Miz will walk out champion. Then again, it could be a ladder match. Now what that means, if it's a ladder match, is that Miz could end up getting RKO'd off the ladder, and that would help basically give the advantage to Randy Orton. But then again, you might have Alex Riley going in the ring and trying to go under Miz like we've seen before with other wrestlers and try to help him up to the title. That's another way. Then again, if it's a chairs match, who knows what could happen there? Alright? Those are the 3 options, because here's the spoiler. Edge and Kane already have the TLC match signed up for them. So, either one of those 3 could go back and forth. Tables match would ensure Miz walks out with the championship. Ladder match is kind of 50-50. Chair match is 50-50. But again, like I said, it's either way. One of those is going. Here's the thing. We'll find out possibly this Monday what the match is going to be. And like I said, if it's a tables match, yeah, Miz is going to continue on as champion. There's no doubt about that. But again, even the tables match is 50-50. Because think about it. Like I said, they could make Miz into another Edge and make his title reign short. Or to the point that Miz could say, yeah, at least I was champion. That's what I'm looking at. Now, the second option is he could have it up until Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, which again, like I said, goes to, which I said at the beginning, is a more realistic situation. The reason I say that is because the last time the WWE Championship changed hands in the Elimination Chamber was back in February of this year. in February of this year when Sheamus was eliminated by Triple H. I think Sheamus was the second or third guy out. So Sheamus lost his title. Think of it this way. Miz could be groomed up and pushed to be such an annoying heel that everybody, and let's say they even put Wade Barrett in there, that everybody will gang up on the Miz and eliminate him so he's not champion anymore. That could happen. That could happen. Now, he could also lose it at the Royal Rumble. Because let's say one of the surprise entrants in the Rumble is Triple H. If Triple H is the surprise entrant in the Rumble, and let's say it like this. Sometimes they have the Royal Rumble match in the middle of the show, right? Not last, but sometimes in the middle. Now, if they have the Royal Rumble match in the middle of the show this year, next month, if they have the Royal Rumble match in the middle of the show, in the middle of the card, not the last, making it the second to maybe last match, making it like the first main event, not the second. Well, not the last, I should say. But let's say that happens, because they've done it before. If we see Triple H as a surprise entrant in the Rumble, then you will know, as soon as he enters the Rumble, that if Miz is in the main event, in the last match of the night, Miz ain't going to hold on to his title. That's an obvious given. Okay? Because like I said, do you think when Triple H comes back, he's going to want to have to challenge The Miz? Realistically, he knows the WWE Universe will look at that and say, that's a mismatch, and Miz will lose just like that. Now that's a possibility. The third and final possibility, or the third and final way The Miz's title reign can go, is exactly what he said. It could go the same. It could go the way that The Miz said on Monday in his promo. It could go for a long time. Remember, when JBL challenged for the title and beat Eddie Guerrero, everybody was hoping that his title reign would not last long. Everybody was hoping that by SummerSlam or by Unforgiven or by No Mercy, or even by Survivor Series, he would lose the title. Guess what? He didn't lose the title until almost a year later. That's right. He won it, what, in July, I think? June or July? And he held on to it to at least April of the next year. So if you think about that, I think, what was it, July, I believe Great American Bash was in? I'm not really sure. So think about it. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, almost a 10-month reign, right? About a 10-month reign, right? They could go in that direction with The Miz. They can make Miz so heelish, or so over as a heel or a tweener heel, or whatever you want to call him, that they will have no choice but to say, hey, this guy's really got that it factor that has the fans against him and has the fans loving him. Why not just keep him as champion? They could do that. They could. They could keep him as champion up until maybe Night of Champions next year, which would be the latest, if you will. I mean, look at Randy Orton. Randy Orton, a couple years ago, won the title, was rewarded the title, lost the title, and won it back at No Mercy in October. I think that was 2007, I believe. Yeah, because he retained it in 2008. So that was 2007. Everybody was hoping Randy would lose it soon. Randy, even when we went to WrestleMania, we had that triple threat match with Orton, Cena, and Triple H. Everybody thought, oh, Randy's going to lose it here. Randy didn't lose it. He lost it the following month, but he didn't lose it at WrestleMania. So think about that. They can go in that direction too with The Miz. They can keep it to where you think he's going to lose it at Mania, but he retains it, he holds on to it at least to maybe Backlash, or even till, I don't know, Extreme Rules or Money in the Bank or one of those pay-per-views. It could happen. It could happen because The Miz could get that opportunity, because Miz has proven to be the superstar you love to hate and you hate to love. So that's a third way. So again, here's the ways they can go. One, he can end up being another Edge and have a short title reign, lose the title back to Orton at TLC, depending on the match. Match is made. 2, he could hold on to it until at least Elimination Chamber or the Royal Rumble, depending on when the Royal Rumble match, is placed on the card. I mean, like I said, if the Royal Rumble match is placed second to last, then you'll know Miz. Okay, like I said, if the Royal Rumble match is placed second to last, and Triple H is one of those surprise entrants, then you'll know, oh, Miz won't be champion, because that means Miz would probably be in the last match and Miz will lose the title. That's an obvious given. But then again, even if Triple H is a surprise entrant, Miz could keep it to Elimination Chamber and end up becoming another Sheamus. In other words, he can end up losing the title in the Elimination Chamber, like being maybe the first or second or third person eliminated. So that's another way. And the third and final way, like I said, they can end up going in the same direction they did with JBL and Orton. They can end up having him keep it for a long time, up until even keeping it after WrestleMania. If he proves that he's really over and deserving of that opportunity. It could be one of those ways. We'll find out soon. But like I said, that's 3 ways it can go. And after what happened on Monday, well, we possibly know of one way it could go. Excuse me, I had to check my time there. But we possibly know of one way it could go, and that's the first way. And that way is him losing at TLC. That makes, like I said, the first way of losing at TLC losing the title back to Randy Orton more realistic. But it also makes the second way as well more realistic as well, to the point that he could keep it at least until the Rumble, if not the Elimination Chamber. Like I said, with the Rumble, it all depends on when the Royal Rumble match is, where the Royal Rumble match is placed on the card. If it's placed second to last, like the first main event, and Miz's championship match is the last match, then you know if Triple H is a surprise entrant in that Rumble, Miz is going to lose the title. And if not then, it'll be at the Chamber. So, and again, like I said, they can go in the direction of Orton JBL. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll find out if he loses it at TLC when the match is announced. If it's a tables match, it'll probably be more in the favor of the Miz. Ladder match, chair match, it'll be 50-50. So that's all I can say about it on the 3 ways that Miz's title reign can go. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree on some of that, and I will talk to you all later. God bless. Have a good day.